Yeah, welcome to another session of Fractured. And last time we had Benedict, Zarthal, Cass, and Pixie, so only one person here previously. You questioned the doppelganger that was causing trouble and revealing he works for the Serpents and praises the Lord of Depths and Darkness, but in an attempt to escape, he is thrown off a cliff. The party tries to exit the mine, but the White Dragon is waiting outside. Upon discussion, the party and dwarves hatch a plan to lure the dragon into the main cave and spring a trap, involving ballistas, dropping a massive stalactite on the dragon with use of dynamite, and heroic self-sacrifice as Calamity Johnny, wielding 2 sticks of dynamite.
No, Calamity Johnny!
The dragon opened its mouth to let out a frost breath and Cass was on like 5 health or something. And Calamity Johnny with 2 sticks of dynamite leapt into the dragon's mouth and blew up and took out the dragon.
It was a
He's saying he's a
heroic
suicide bomber.
I cannot believe you sacrificed him. I'll never forgive you.
So you killed a dragon and then you sacrificed Calamity Johnny.
And you killed the doppelganger. So we're
and the
out of the
doppelganger.
campaign for 1 session and 3
And
people
everyone's
died.
dead.
All the best people died.
Yeah. The dragon especially. He was a G.
What
Animal
man.
cruelty, following RSPCA.
Right, so we'll have you guys heading back. Maybe we'll say like everyone's kind of come into town, scattering out, and maybe Benedict, you have met up with.
Are we back in Cape Antoli right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm literally saying that's where you guys are now. So maybe you guys even came out to meet, but the 3 of you have walked.
See you out the corner of my eye, like, I haven't seen them in a while. Like, hello, how's things going?
I'm doing good, thank you. How are you, my good sir?
I've been good, just taking... Yeah, I've got my new allotment patch over here. I've been taking care of the last few days. Yeah, I've got a few vegetables going.
What are you going?
I've got some pumpkins over there. I've got some carrots, you know.
You gonna make some pumpkin pie?
Pumpkin pie? Hello, you two. Oh, I love pumpkin pie.
Yeah, it's quite nice, isn't it? I've been struggling to find things I like to do since I moved here, but you know, just this big patch of allotment needed farming, and I think I'm doing pretty well with it. What have you been doing with yourself, Benedict?
Do you know what? I'm proud of you, Alan. I think you found your path.
Gardening is a delightful
You
hobby.
found
I wouldn't. Well, not your path, I don't think.
No,
but
no.
It's my own path, and it's doing
Your own
quite
path
good.
is the path that I was trying to get you on.
I thought you were telling me to go on the righteous path.
And you are on the righteous
Well, I didn't think I liked the righteous path. You kept on running into trees and that when you were on it. It wasn't really that good for you, was it?
That was a different me. Now,
Yeah, you don't say. Your eyes went all red, didn't it? And I don't know what was going on.
well, I
with
don't
that.
remember this, but they may have done so.
Yeah, they did, yeah.
But I'm glad that you found something that you can focus your energy into in this allotment and
Yeah, thanks, mate.
I can agree on that, yeah.
Yeah.
and make some
I guess
pumpkin
I'll-
pies for us. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
And I'll still go on any adventures, you know. I haven't heard about any. I don't know if you heard about any adventures happening.
Oh, yeah. Did you... Well, you were there.
I was there? Where?
That's a good point, actually. Like, because you were in the mine, you just disappeared. from
Yeah,
everything from the
what's
last
my
session.
excuse for disappearing?
You got like...
Because they couldn't leave because of the dragon, so you probably actually did come back with the group.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so what
we're out.
point and for why?
Maybe there was someone who was injured in that party or someone that you needed to attend to as a doctor.
Yeah. Was it the Donald Trump guy? I felt so bad about actually banning him. That I felt bad.
you're back to hell.
You came back with them, but you've kind of gone off but you come back and you hear them talking. You hear pumpkin pie, your favourite food canonically
pumpkin
now.
pie.
No take back.
I feel like that's pretty. Yeah, that makes sense for him.
Well, yeah. We've been... we went to this dwarven mine where some people... Well, do you know Zarthal?
Hang on, I missed out on. Wait, you went on an adventure without me?
Well, yeah, well, we couldn't find you.
Well, I'm always here. Oh, well, I guess I haven't really kept in touch with any of us because
Oh. Well, if you'd
I
kept in
don't
touch...
really like the adventuring, but I
We
kind
didn't
of
go
have
on an
to.
adventure without you.
Yeah.
We just went on an adventure without you there.
Well, that's kind of the same thing, isn't it? But, it's alright. I guess I haven't really been talking to you that much.
Maybe
but,
send us some
okay.
letters. Maybe come to my guidance hut. Come go to the Bugbear Inn.
Bugbear Inn?
You know, you're a lot more chill out these days, Benedict. I thought you'd be kind of yelling at me and you were calling me useless and stuff before, saying, what's he doing in the party? He should...
No. We all have our uses.
Yeah.
Yours are slightly more limited, but they're still useful.
There you are, right. Okay. There's Benedict.
Still the same old
He
thing.
never changes, does he?
Right.
Alright.
I am just glad that you are safe, and that everyone got back
I
out of
don't
that
know if
mine.
I'm safe because my god might be a bit annoyed that I missed out on all this adventure.
Well, have you heard from your
Maybe
god?
I could have... Well, no, I haven't. I haven't in a while, actually.
Maybe your god's run away. Look up.
I hope
what's
he's
his
run
name?
away.
Lathander. In the Bugbear Inn. He's fallen down. It seems like
That'd be nice if my god fell down, wouldn't it?
we don't know. Maybe he did.
I hope so. I mean, then
Maybe you
he'd be a
could
bit
go
more. We
home.
couldn't really. I could go home, yeah.
Oh.
If he.
Have you
but
ever
unless he-
tried?
Well, I don't know. Because of all this fracturing stuff, I don't know where Rome is anymore. Everywhere.
Have you not heard from your family?
I haven't, no. So I really don't know where my where home is or anything. I tried going in the direction one time, and there was this big desert area in the way.
God.
So no,
that's not good.
I'd have to both find out where Rome is if I could.
Well, I've been trying to practice this ritual
Yeah.
that I think might actually help you find your family. If you want to come with me to my
That'd
guidance
be quite
tent.
nice, wouldn't it? Yeah.
That sounds quite amazing.
Yes, do you want to join us?
I would like to witness this miracle.
Okay.
Also, just before you guys, I'm not stopping that. I'm just to give you something.
Yeah.
Iron Hand will wander past and be like, "Oh, thanks you lot for helping out getting those samples. I'm gonna run the from the mine the samples. You guys could meet me in like an hour or two. Actually, yeah." I'll run them, and if you can meet me back at mine, and I'll be heading out to the bank to meet with. Hopefully, these are good samples. I doubt that they aren't because they had all the equipment there from they had been smelting and making stuff. But I just need to check the quality, and then we can talk to Princess Byron about. As I was saying, the deal we'll be having it with Oak Haven, trying to get the supply there. But yeah, if you guys meet me back, I'll be running the tests. So.
Sounds
Cheers,
good.
guys.
You follow your path, good sir. I kind of lead you into my guidance hut.
So everyone's got their own path now, do they? I say when I'm looking at you.
Yes, everyone's got their own path.
So you don't need to follow the righteous one anymore.
Is that righteous path just the path where life takes us?
Pretty much. You make your own path.
So
the righteous path is the path that you made along the way.
So every path is the righteous path.
But what if someone who doesn't go down the righteous
Because
path?
it's your choosing. It's the righteous path is what you choose to do out of the good of your own will.
So there's no such thing as a non-righteous path then? So it's just a path?
No, the righteous path. It brings emphasis on the beauty and the richness of the path that you are creating.
But everyone's path is the righteous path, so,
There are people who go down a bad path.
That
I don't
is
follow this logic.
No, he's just saying that any path, if you go out killing people and stuff, that's your choosing and it's a righteous path, right?
Shall we witness this where you help
Yeah,
we help him find his family?
Of course.
I want to see this. I want to see this ritual.
I'd quite
I'm
like
very
to see
interested.
him,
I take you into my hut. In the hut, it's kind of like a little thatch hut. It's quite big, spacious. There's like little paintings of myself in different meditating poses.
There's actually like the different versions of you.
Yeah.
Now you're like, oh, Bertie, how are those?
Oh, Boris.
I just look at this like, oh, what a narcissist.
That's what we do. He must love himself.
There's like a little pit in the middle. With you can see my bed to one side, and like little cushions around the pit with a little fire. It's like, please gather around the pit.
Yeah, all right then.
Looks
Yeah.
cozy.
Close your eyes. Okay.
Has it started yet?
Shush.
Okay.
For this, we are going to have pure clarity in your mind, Alan.
I'm pretty clear. Yeah.
Well, shush.
What?
Close your eyes and be quiet. Listen
Okay.
to my voice and my voice only.
All right.
Okay.
Does that mean I can't speak?
Yes.
Okay.
Think about the wind rushing past your ears.
It's quite nice that.
I say to you, I'm sorry, whatever I say, just do it.
Oh, I can feel it. Yeah, it's all right.
Imagine the smell of freshly baked bread.
Is that what you ate last? You filled with.
That sounds kind of nice though. It's canon. His breath smells like freshly baked bread. A bakery.
Yeah.
Goals, I think.
Yeah.
New toothpaste.
Now I want you to think about your wife. Think about your children. Think about the village.
Mhm.
And just linger on that thought. Please.
Okay.
And then I throw like a little bit of powder on the fire, and you feel this like gust of heat as you see like the flame just kind of like and go like crazy and wild.
That's what it sounded like.
Yeah, he's like,
Not going crazy.
and then I just stare deeply in it. Keep thinking, Alan, about your village. Keep thinking. Okay. I see it. I see your village.
Oh, can I see it, please?
It's in my mind, Alan. It's in my mind.
Yeah, it's in my mind as well. I'm imagining it too.
Exactly.
What?
I'm seeing the path. It's leading me. It's taking me forward. Out of this village. To the right. Round the bend. Through the forest. Over the desert.
Is this a proper ritual, or is this like, are you bullshitting him? I want to know.
I don't know. Do you want it to be?
I don't know.
Because I'm tempted to get you to
don't know.
do a religion check.
What's this
I
random
see.
side
What do you mean
quest
you
here
don't
that's
know?
just-
I just want to see what you are here for, like a religion check.
Oh!
Why
This
is
is a real seance.
This is actually like you can picture some things. Give us like a vague description, like fuzzy, almost like through like clouded glass, what the village looks like. Some notable
Yeah, there's
things.
there's like 6 or 7 like huts, but really not that much. There's like a slightly bigger, more like ornate one, which is the mayor's hall. There's like a few like just a few roads leading out of the place, and farmland surrounding much of it, a couple of forests on
You
the
start
outside
to
as
get
well.
a picture of this, of Wares, as this starts to take hold, as the ritual starts to work,
Yeah.
and this is coming to you.
I see. I see. Triple B on the mind. I see 6 huts surrounded by farmland with a big, beautiful mansion in the centre.
That's not my village, no. You got the wrong one. Just it's a bit bigger, but it's just still a hut. It's not a mansion.
What's
It's only got like 4 rooms in it.
What's a mansion to Benedict? He lives in a straw hut.
Yeah.
It's got 4 walls.
Slightly bigger straw.
Realistically, I just have one. I just have one wall.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
And one day I'll have 2 walls.
One day. That's the next level up. I'll build a second floor just so I can have an extra wall.
So that shelf there, I count as my second floor.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes. If you go through the forest over the dunes of the desert, cross the sea, you will make your way home.
Not on the other side of the ocean, is it?
According to my seance, it is.
I don't know who's because as far as I'm concerned, whatever you've seen is true, but then I don't know how this. So are we making canon, or is this which way around as well?
Yeah, like I don't like. You've seen a vision of my place, but have you actually seen the path back to it, or are you making that bit up?
Our character.
Our character, I've seen it. I've seen the path.
You've seen the path.
Yeah.
He always sees the path.
I see the righteous path.
Yeah. All right.
What's canon now?
What way do we go then?
Well, that is for us to figure out later.
No,
You
you
need
saw
to
it.
read
No, you
out-
saw it though.
Well, you need to go left.
Left.
No, sorry, wrong direction. Right.
It's true because since the fracture is a different way to get there, so you might completely be right. You know.
Yeah.
Which I don't know. I'll have to make a place that fits that description on the map. Desert, then water.
A forest,
I
then
can do
desert, then water, then farmland, then him.
Damn, every terrain possible. You're not put.
It could be a lake. He just sees like a body of water. So it could be, if realistically, it could be a pond. He just sees a body of
Oh,
water.
yeah. You've just got very vague, like it's somewhere into the sea and then somewhere into the desert.
Yeah,
But
I don't
okay, no
see-
actual direction.
Yeah.
But you haven't told me
I
that.
see sand. Oh, that's just like a cactus-like pond. I see water. Oh, that's just someone's pond in the back garden. Oh, it's actually just over there.
Alright, so what way do we go then?
If you take the right,
Yeah,
make your way through the forest
yeah.
to the sand where you were. Over the dunes, you have to continue through the desert. This may take a while. I do not know.
You don't know, but you saw it.
I just got glimpses. I got glimpses, Alan.
So you don't actually know the way to
You
go.
feel better that you could, from what you've seen, trace your way there.
Yeah.
It would be hard, but you think you could do it.
Look, if you believe in me, you believe in the path that I can give you and a path that I can give myself, I can get you home.
I don't really know if I do, to be honest, but it might be worth a try. But then, thing is, Big God's gonna be a bit mad at me if I don't go on.
True.
You know,
and
try
think
and
about the
make an
allotments. We need
empire
our
or something.
pumpkin pie in Cape
I mean,
Antoli.
but the thing is, like,
Don't we, Othello? We need our pumpkin pie.
We need our pumpkin pie, but I believe there's a way for you to fulfil your god's wish while heading home. If every path is the right
Yeah,
path, then
maybe.
you should
Well, the
continue on
thing
as
is,
you are.
we're gonna need to know. I'm gonna need not to get home if I am gonna fulfil my God's wish, because like, if I'm gonna make an empire, I need to actually, make know where everything is in the
why
empire.
don't
Right?
you try and become the mayor of this? This place has no leader. This could be part of your new
I
empire.
don't really care about this town that much, to be honest, and I only.
Surely
I only
any
really-
town's a town.
I only
for
really.
your
Oh
empire.
no, actually no, because I've lived. Hang on a minute, I've lived in Asplund my entire life, the other village. I became very attached to that town and all the people in it.
Well, of course.
I'm quite good friends with them all, so I thought
We
it
didn't need
was
to
kind of
be
my
in a
duty
place
to.
like an hour's time.
Yeah,
I thought it was me.
well, this is great. I wrote 3 pages, 2.5 pages of notes this session. I probably won't have to use even half. It's great.
Well, listen. This is a good first step for your empire.
It's Jesus. Yeah, I didn't even notice.
They were from Pepper's grandma or
He's been risen.
something. Is this you? I see Jesus. Who is
It's
it?
a miracle.
It's the Jesus.
Holy Spoon.
It's like, in the tea leaves, I see.
Oh, nice to be looking through a palm. Oh, yes, I see him.
He rises from the leaves.
He's burnt in toast, I see his face.
Yeah. Designate this is the Holy Spoon.
Holy
The
spoon, tell me the
miraculous sight of
answer.
Jesus and the spoon.
I realised I never put this back on. Two things went bad in one go. Realised I didn't put that back on, and this has run out of storage because I think it's just so old. It has like 2 gigabytes of storage or something stupid.
That bit might not make it in the episodes of making fun of Catholicism.
Just cut that out.
Yeah.
We're not making fun of Catholicism.
We're worshipping Jesus.
Are we? Are we not
Hey,
like
as someone
kind
with a
of-
Christian family,
Okay.
it's all good.
Right. Okay.
Right.
Right. Right, so anyway.
I think this village could be the beginning of your new empire.
Oh, you're saying I should take over this place then?
Yes. I don't see. There's no one to stop you from being like, I want to rule. Most of the people here would probably accept it.
Think so?
I would.
I think the more
Othello.
questions,
Alright.
I think the more questions
I'm
you
pretty-
take,
I'm pretty sure
the more
Pixie would.
trust you gain.
Well, who's actually in charge of this place right now?
Well,
From what you know, it's a mixture of, because it was a bit of a backwater town, there wasn't really much of a mayor necessarily. There was some people who kind of managed some things. But since it started growing quite a bit, before the fraction happening, you know, there was the magic herb gardens and everything. There was, there started being merchants coming in to do that, so they ended up, you had Bold Blades, which is that adventuring association which you guys kind of work for occasionally. And that kind of formed to protect from bandits going in and out. So the guy who runs that, Kevin and Sharp being the main guy, Kevin being his sword, they kind of partially run the town in some sense because they've got a lot of the adventuring guild under their thumb. But on the other hand, you also have Princess Byron, who had come through and did like an opening ceremony thing, and then the fracture happened, and she's like, "Oh, well, I guess I'm stuck here." So she's been around, but none of you guys have really had much of a conversation with her. But that's from what you guys know.
Okay.
and I relay this information.
Okay. So I could talk to them and see if they want
Yeah.
someone permanently in charge. Okay.
And just say that you could be easily puppeted. They'll happily do that.
I don't think that's. I don't
do
think.
not say that.
I don't think my God would like that very much. I
Would
think
he be
wants-
lying?
Yeah, but my God would be very.
Exactly.
Don't put this on me.
Yeah. Well, I don't think my God would be very happy if I was just saying I'm going to be kicked around and puppeted and stuff. So.
Well, he says you need to make an empire. He didn't say how you had to make the empire.
The best way to make
I
an
mean, I
empire
don't
is
think it would be
peaceful.
as.
Exactly, and this will be the most peaceful way to do it.
Yeah, I mean, I want to do it peacefully because I don't like. violence.
Wait. Our character, your god's wishes was for you just to make an empire. Was that a character?
Yes, well, it was, but he's also a massively like bloodthirsty war
So he wants
god,
you to kill
and like he's an
people.
evil god. He works with devils and stuff.
Okay.
Like he's So it's very like implied that he'd want me to go do that.
Okay.
He's like
okay.
a god of like goblins and hobgoblins.
Whoa.
and
Yeah,
those
but
types as well.
it's like God of War is definitely one of his titles. Like the
Yeah.
Conquering God, I think,
Wow.
is one of his like nicknames.
Mm.
So yeah, I do hope peaceful expansion will be enough for him. If he does make me go on on an actual conquest, I won't be very happy with that. Cause
And think about it. If you became powerful here, you set up a trade agreement with the dwarves. Then you could say
what dwarves? Sorry.
the dwarves that we just saved.
Oh, okay. Well done. Well done. Yeah.
Thank you. Then you could say, well, if it wasn't for us, you wouldn't be able to do this. So if you become a protectorate of us, we'll protect you. And then in doing so, you get control over them as well. And so therefore
I'm a bit confused, but if you want to just do that step by step when it comes to it.
This is such
I can do
casual
that.
town takeover discussion.
Yeah.
There's like
I've
several
never
hundred
done
people in
that
the
before.
town. So.
Well, yeah, I've never really done that before, and I don't really know how taking over a town works. Like,
Well,
do you
My
just-
first time
do you-
taking over it.
yeah.
help me.
I don't know if you just go to the leader and say, "Hello, can I have your town, please?"
No, you
No. Oh,
you make
okay.
speeches to get the public around you. You become the face of the town.
You do have to have some kind of what's it called?
Charisma.
Is it campaign?
Campaign, that is it.
Yes.
I've done a
Oh.
campaign before. It didn't really
Okay.
go that well, but
Oh, that's a shame.
I tried to get people into my guidance tent, but then people just said that I started getting very angry and started punching people. I don't think that's not in my nature.
What about that guy over there? Points at the painting.
I've got this one painting that's like slightly angry looking. Like every different version of you. I like whoever painted it paints in the red eyes.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Wow. That was a me that I have not seen.
That was you from the past.
Exactly.
Right.
But now I think if we... Look,
So you're not going to go crazy anymore and punch people?
Only at you.
Oh, okay. Well, it's a bit rude, isn't it?
Meh. Alright. I think we need to go and meet Ironhand?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ironhand.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait, so what's my next step in becoming leader or whatever?
The next
You
step
said campaigning?
is
Or-
going to the Buckbear Inn,
Okay.
speaking to Pixie about potentially making a song for you, praising you and making you seem like this noble, gallant knight.
A jingle for a campaign.
Yeah, but
Campaign sounds wonderful.
Pixie's a bit annoying, isn't she? Is there a way to do it in a different way?
I mean, I could make a jingle for you, but I don't think
Do I
you'd
have
want
to
that.
have a jingle?
All campaigns have a good jingle.
Everyone remembers a jingle.
Do they?
Yeah.
Like
I
that
don't remember any
famous
jingles.
jingle.
Kaz
Make up some
thinks
more.
that he is dead. Do-da.
The famous campaign of Waterdeep when the
Where
The mayor
water's
was
deep
being-
and the water's hollow.
Right.
See?
So I gotta have a jingle made, and then I can be mayor.
Yes.
Alright. Okay.
Well, that's your first step.
Okay. Right.
And then from there, we go into bigger and better things.
So I have to do that first, do I?
Yes. The first step is to make a jingle.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you agree?
Well, no, you just told me it was. I don't know anything about this.
Okay, then. We're going to get you a jingle.
Alright then.
This can happen in the chat.
Yeah.
The bugbear chat.
oh, you're going to the inn.
And as in we can
No.
do this like later on.
like-
Oh,
After,
yeah,
like,
you can have
I was thinking of some kind of other version of washing machines that were longer with Calgon, but I couldn't think of like what a different.
Yeah, Alan's good into it.
Yeah.
Towns live longer.
Towns live longer
Longer
with
with
Alan. Right, I'm gonna make that into the into your jingle then.
We need to edit like an image. Like his little
Every
guy.
time.
Yeah, like the guy going like, "We need you." Alan.
We need you for
You need me.
Every time
I need to do a
it's
photo
hard
shoot
to-
with you, Sam, doing this. Edit it in. Do it for the camera. Right, it's done now. I will take that and then.
No, don't
Thumbnail.
do that face as it was that shit.
I'll give you a different
Maybe
face.
just a dead-eyed stare.
Cool.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
When I'm listening through, I'll write down the time for that.
But I do think that this guy wants you.
Well, we got the Lego guy just with his
Where's
hand out.
his other side of it? Hang on.
Hang on.
He's got another side of his head.
Huh?
He's got
does he?
2 sides of his head.
Has he got an angry side?
He's
or?
got a no. This is perfect. Hang on.
A very neutral face.
No, just the more like he knows what he's doing, charismatic looking. It's not very Alan, but like this guy wants you.
Pretty charismatic.
Yeah. This is Alan doing his very best, possibly after being charmed into, like magically charmed into making a charismatic looking face.
Aw.
He's gone to some weird, dodgy hut and had some weird ceremony, and now he wants to use the Calgon logo to go for the mayorship.
Yeah.
Sounds like some dodgy religious experience.
Gonna turn
I mean, that's pretty much what happened. Alright, yeah.
Alright.
We make our way to Ironhand.
Cool.
Because every town gets better without.
As you're singing a little jingle, and you know some of the townspeople walking past, yeah, that's catchy. Every town is like with Alan. It's catching on already.
Yeah. Singing it.
Yeah.
Mummy, the devil's
It's just like absolute wildfire. You get to Ironhand's, like a blacksmith place. As you wonder, and he's like hitting like his hammer to the beat. He's like, every town is like with Alan. Oh, Alan, my man! I heard you going for mayorship.
It's working.
Well, I ran these iron samples, and they look pretty good. They're not the richest thing I've ever seen, but there's this good iron in there, and I think we can definitely set up the trade route with it.
That's great.
How do we protect this trade route?
Well, that's going to be interesting to sort out. Cape Antoli's still got a bit of a small sphere of influence, but it's been growing.
But with Alan,
Yeah, I'd have to go a bit, wouldn't I?
You could slogan that, as protecting the tradeways and
protecting the tradeways and that. God, that's my slogan.
it's quite boring, really. But
Trade routes involved.
Yeah.
you can really stick anything in there. It's great.
Yeah.
This is a
Gets
catch-all.
people's minds.
Well, I mean, part of what we might be discussing with Oakhaven is how we can protect that and how we can have the trade come in. But I'm going to do some more work on this. I've written up a quick letter for you guys, but otherwise you know what's going on. If you guys could have over to the Cape Antoli bank and have a chat. I told...
we're going to the bank?
Yeah, we are. You just said that.
Yes. We're going to the bank.
You didn't need to tell me a third time. I got it the first time. Thank you.
We're going to the bank.
Don't say anything, you're here a fifth time.
I know.
Where are we going?
I don't know anymore. I'm losing track. I think you're going to the bank, yes. You can't go to
How
the
do you
bank.
manage to like, turn the simplest thing into like a circle?
This is an insight into Benedict's head. It's just...
It's just a constant circle.
Well, when his other form takes over, your previous form has to, entertain itself somehow in that head.
Every good mind is a little merry-go-round going, whee!
We will sometime get there,
Yeah.
You're at some boring thing you're at, and you're just like, What did you think of that presentation? Yeah, good.
That was a presentation, all right.
Yeah, I really agreed with it. What was
all the points you made.
Yeah.
Amazing points. Points. Like, I loved it when you did this one. It was...
When the slides came up, and then another slide. Yeah, that was class. Yeah.
Well, I thought it was pretty sad. It was about child, slavery.
Well, you made the point so well.
You pointed it so well.
That never does the world without child slavery.
Oh, that was such a bad thought.
Wait,
That's to stop you
why
there.
would you even...
Yeah, if you go to the bank. I told that something wet's on my legs. I spilled my water. I quenched my iron in. Damn it!
What have I told you,
dog's
Iron
sniffing
Hand?
my
Oh,
legs.
hiya, bro. What have I told you, Iron Hand, about peeing in public? You can't be doing this.
Being in public. I don't say that right. It was one time, you know.
Hey, what happens down the mine stays down the mine.
I just thought maybe it'd be better for quenching tools, and well, it wasn't.
Peeing yourself is not good for your health. I'd advise against it.
Well, I didn't, know.
It was
Sounds
it
one
was-
of
it was-
his, one of his
it was in
steel
his
swords
path.
that still has a yellow tinge.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think I'm ever going to sell that one.
I will buy that.
You know
off
what? Maybe we should go to the bank.
you. Maybe, if we're good enough, we can say that it's a golden sword.
Let's go to the bank.
Let's go
Well,
to
then
the
no one
bank.
will buy it because gold is flimsy. You want a steel sword?
But if it's a golden sword, people like the princess will buy it, thinking
Oh,
that
like
it was
ceremonial.
gold. Yeah.
Here's my ceremonial gold sword. Secretly, it's
Still dripping.
It's still
dwarf
dripping.
It's a liquid gold sword. Much rarer than solid gold.
Well, I mean, there's probably more gold in the world than my piss. So technically, it's not a lie. Well, anyways, Princess Byron should be there. I let her know, and she's probably getting out some. I don't know. She said she's going to head there, get out some money for what's going to be happening over in Oakhaven. So head over there. She's probably chatting with Dorian, the bank teller right now. Just tell her everything I've told you. I need to get sorted. Some bank things. No, do not tell her that. And I'll know if you do.
Hi, Princess. Did you know that?
Oh, maybe I should come. Oh, no, I don't want to deal with that.
Hey,
Full
Princess,
house.
you ever heard of liquid gold?
It's the new hit thing.
It's very rare.
Oh, I just got it. Oh,
Oh.
thanks. I didn't.
What? What was there to
Oh my
get?
god.
Liquid gold.
Yeah.
Gold liquid, yeah.
You're as dirty minded as us, so that's good.
Yeah.
That's congratulations.
Oh, no. In character and out of character, just not good.
In character, you finally figured out. Oh.
Alan wasn't saying this in character, by the way. I was thoroughly out of character. I hope that because I wasn't
Okay.
doing the voice or anything. I hope the
That's
Alan voice
yeah,
is distinguishable
fully in
enough.
character.
fully in character.
Alan was sitting there waiting to go to the bank, or maybe even like already on his way to the bank because he was done with your bullshit.
That's definitely happened before. Yeah, you guys can head there. So the bank is not something that's actually really in pre-alpha. It had some time in the sun, but I don't think anyone's actually interacted with it. I'll actually pull up the.
Can I rob the bank?
Is that really an Othello thing to do?
I just had to ask it.
Bad news,
Me
I'm robbing the bank. Good news, it's to help medicine, like pay for.
I'm going to be really nice about it.
Yeah, this is a stick up. I'm stealing this for charity.
I'm doing this for Alan.
Is it gonna
You can't
be
Alan's
the children?
campaign.
You can't stop me unless you hate kids.
What is it with you?
Oh,
kids?
damn it. No,
Yeah.
The rob all your money, but give it to orphans.
I hate orphans. Also, I hate bank robbing. So this is double reason to stop it. So, here we go.
Genius idea. I might. That's like a potential like future character. Not for like a future character of someone who's like a thief or a robber, but he just gives it all to charity. I mean, it's like Robin Hood, I know, but
Yeah.
but
Robin
still,
Hood.
he gives it all a bit of
Straight for a
charity.
bit.
Yeah,
A bit more pure.
yeah.
The name of the bank, and this has been the case for like a long time, is Golden Rule Bank. I feel like after talking about golden liquids,
Golden rule.
what is the golden rule?
Don't eat
piss
yellow
on swords.
snow.
Don't eat yellow snow. There's many golden rules. But the Golden Rule Bank, you guys, I don't know how much you guys will have interacted, but potentially you two will have if you've been here for a long time. It's owned by Dorian Pendergast. It was a recently opened bank during the kind of boom with when you're having all the herb gardens and the merchants were coming in. There was all these trading for these magic herbs.
Mhm.
The bank kind of opened up run by Dorian Pendergast. So it acts as a financial hub, and they had been booming with the merchants, but obviously less now since the fracturing. But it had been operating as a reserve of money. So maybe a couple of you have, maybe all of you do, but definitely Othello and Benedict might be more likely to have stored bank in there.
No, he really doesn't believe in the bank.
Is your money all under your pillow?
Believe in the bank.
Your thatch pillow?
Yes.
Yeah, you can say you don't use it. There's like no fee on it. It's like a normal bank.
No
It's like, well, as in like he'll lend it out to make
So what's
money, but you can, because some banks back in the day it would cost you money for them to hold your money because it's like a service they didn't necessarily always lend out. But anyways,
I don't think I've used this bank.
yeah,
I think I've used it.
yeah, you might have stored some money or something with him. But despite its small size, the bank's beautiful architecture, crafted from local stone, adorned with golden accents. What are you laughing at with local stone?
Golden stone. No.
I've tried with actual jokes to make you laugh, and local stone has done one of the best. Draws the attention of all who pass by. Stepping inside, clients are greeted by a well-lit banking hall with a posh wooden counter, the end attended by Dorian. The atmosphere is one of openness and inclusivity, inviting even the humblest villager to step inside to store his 5 copper pieces or whatever. So you'll come inside and you'll see probably, there might be a couple of people milling around, otherwise maybe dealing with at the countertop. But you also see Dorian Pendergast. For those of you who have interacted with him, or if not, actually you probably definitely would have, because he's a golden dragonborn.
Oh.
I have a picture, but again, I can't turn around, so I'll send that to you guys at another point. I'll send it in the chat or something. But you shouldn't lean around, it's too tiny. Anyway, well, you guys can look in the Discord and you'll see in the Golden Rule Bank chat, there will be a little picture of it.
Aww.
But anyways, and you also see, where do I have? Oh, there it is. The Byron Princess. She's got like brunette hair in a bun. You can kind of see that behind. It's kind of plaited and stuff. She's got a cloak on, and you see that they're chatting back and forth as you guys enter. Over to you guys.
Don't trust these people.
I trust them. It's a fellow dragonborn. Ah, hello.
Well, no, what's wrong with them?
He'll
you're
Anyone who deals
give a
with
happy
money
wave
is bad
back.
news.
He's a very
They're
happy
just going to
fellow
try
from
and
your
scam you and
memory.
steal from you.
You think so?
Yes.
I
don't trust these-
handled the finances in my village, and I was perfectly
Yes, but-
reputable.
Because you're a good person, Ellen.
Yeah.
I admit my money with these people. I trust these people, and I consider myself a good judge of character. Benedict.
I don't trust these people. These people are thieves. They steal everyone's money.
Do you
They
not,
keep it. They
do you
keep
not
it
trust
away.
me,
They-
Benedict?
I trust you.
Oh.
But are you? Am I giving you money to hold on to?
I would give your money to me to them.
Well, thankfully, I'm not an idiot. I wouldn't give your money. My money to you.
I like the thing that you have put some money with Othello sometimes. So could you just look after this for a bit, and you put it into the bank for safekeeping.
Metaphorically, but even if I did, it would be safeguarding for your own good. I wouldn't be giving it away. But anyway, we should trust these people.
I don't think that we
I
can.
don't know.
We can
I
trust those people.
don't know what's wrong with him. I've never met him before. I don't know how to trust him or not. I need to talk to him and be like, okay, are you a good person or not?
All they do is you give them money, and they put your money somewhere and say, well, if you want it, you have to come to me to get it.
Oh, so you can't get it back then?
Not necessarily. This has happened to me too many times. My father, I'd give him money to keep it safe for me, and then all of a sudden, He wouldn't be there anymore. He'd wander in.
Your father's spending it on beer. Oh, I don't know where the money went.
Putting it all on black on the casino.
Maybe we should talk about your childhood sometime, Benedict.
I am okay.
Right, so your dad will mean and stole all your money.
Well, I don't trust people who say they're going to hold money, my money, especially my money.
Uncovered a secret enemy. Benedict.
Hates bankers. Alright. Make villain ex-banker.
I love how you hate bankers, but not because you think they're greedy or capitalistic or anything, but because your dad stole your money off you. You don't like anyone having your money.
Yes.
There's nothing personal against the bankers. It's just anyone owning your money apart from you is just...
It's just icky. Right. Well, I don't think these people are going to be as bad as your dad, so I think they're nothing, so I think they'll be fine.
Are you saying that my dad was a bad person?
Well, he stole your money, didn't he? It's a bad thing to do.
I don't think he was bad.
that's a bit insensitive.
Only I can say he's a bad person. You cannot say he's a bad person.
Well, he stole your money, didn't he? I wouldn't steal.
Take that back, Alan.
I wouldn't steal my kids' money.
Alan, take that back.
Okay, maybe not a bad. What he did a bad thing, didn't he? What?
He did a bad thing.
You said
That
he
does
did
not
it-
make him a
you
bad
said he did
person.
it-
I agree.
You said he did it multiple times. Maybe he did some nice stuff. Maybe he made up for it. But
He made me brownies, okay? That's all that mattered.
alright, but by the sounds of it, he's not great.
One
Maybe
time.
he used the money to make brownies.
He made brownies but burnt them all. But
They didn't feed you brownies, he made brownies.
yeah.
Sorry, son, I spent all your money on brownie ingredients, made brownies and they're burned. Hides booze bottle lines.
But Benedict saw this as a kind gesture that he was thankful that his dad
Oh,
showed
burnt
him
brownies, my
opportunity.
favourite.
yeah.
Thanks, Dad.
And then Dad was very thirsty after not having any water, making the brownies.
I don't know. Okay, maybe your dad was a nice person, but I haven't heard enough to say that.
And hence you can't say he's a bad person either. You haven't heard enough about
He
that.
probably,
so please,
but I don't know.
please just whatever you do not speak ill of my family.
All right, okay. I'll just take into account what you say about them then. But
Thank you.
you say they're good. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry for insulting you and that.
I appreciate your apology. Let's move forward on the right path.
What a lovely way you two made up there. I'm really proud of you.
Be quiet, Othello.
He's just being rude, isn't he?
One of the guys who's like finished getting his money, he will like walk past like, is this man being rude to you? Like, kind of like, you know.
I am not rude, you impotent swine.
I think
What a rude gentleman.
I think his personality's come back.
Should you wait outside?
See if his eyes have gone red. He's doing that thing again.
There'll be like a bouncer and he'll be like whacking his like a stick or something like, oh, I want no trouble here.
We are no trouble. We're merely here to see your leader, your cult leader.
Excuse my friend, he's having some issues. He's
don't-
completely fine.
Sorry,
not,
he-
leader.
not a harm to anyone.
Sorry.
Dorian's very trustworthy. I'm the
Sorry.
security here and I make sure that money is stay safe.
Yeah, he doesn't like bankers and stuff. He doesn't. Sorry about that. He's a bit emotional around him. So just like keep that in mind.
Should we go and say hello?
Yeah, let's see what's going on.
I storm up to him.
To who?
Is it Dorian?
Yeah, Dorian. He's at the counter talking. While this is all happening, there's kind of some actions between the princess and Dorian, and he kind of goes to the back. He gets like some I don't call it, but worker there. They disappear into the back, and then they come back with like a small little pouch of gold coins or whatever. And she kind of looks through them, just counting them. Yeah. This is all happening.
You see, they're stealing and scavenging that money.
Oh, I think they're just
They're showing it. He's shoving it in her face.
I think
He's
they're
shoving it in her face.
moving it around. I think they just don't know how bank works.
She.
You put your money in, but then you can get it back if you want.
You're here. Thank you, Dorian. That was very, very, very quick and easy. It was a good establishment.
You just need to calm down a bit, mate. These seem like perfectly reputable people, and no reason to be
Deep
bringing these
breaths,
into
deep
disrepute.
breaths,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. You're
I am
all
in my
about
hut.
meditation and righteous
I
passive.
am in my hut. My coins are safe. Okay. Shall we make our way forward?
Yeah.
Please, Othello, take the lead.
Hello, Dorian. It's good to see you. Has the princess left at this point?
She's still there, but she's kind of like counting through stuff and she wants to see. I've realised I've come up with names for all sorts of characters for today, but I realised I forgot to come up with Dorian. What's Dorian going to sound like, especially with his personality? I kind of like it. He's a bit more like like bumbling voice. He's kind of happy.
Okay.
Oh, hello. It's nice to see you, Othello.
Oh, it's just really good to see you too. I like the idea of Othello, like maybe he's the only other Dragonborn he's met, so he really looks up to him. He really likes him.
In town they're not like super
But
common.
they're not close, but he's like
Yeah.
he wants to be friends.
Do you have like you have like a doctor's thing? Like what
Yeah,
exactly?
kind of like outside town.
Yeah.
So like people come from outside town. We get the occasional trip in town, but it's secluded, so
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, how's the business doing?
Oh, it's doing great actually. Unfortunately for the people coming to visit us, of course.
Yes, of course.
Yes. How are you doing? Dealings with the princess.
Yes, Princess, this is Othello.
Oh, these are my friends. I haven't introduced them.
Hello,
sorry.
I'm Alan. I run the allotment patch just over a couple of streets that way.
I've seen it. It's looking very. It's growing really well.
Oh, thanks, mate. Yeah, it's going all right.
So I just like the idea of calling Princess like mate.
I thought it was Dorian.
I thought that was Dorian, yeah.
Wait, what?
I thought you were encountered as Dorian there.
Oh, sorry, they're quite similar voices. Maybe I should make them more different. Sorry. Like, for me, this is a bit more ooh, and the princess, hello, it's a bit more...
Okay.
I don't know, maybe I can make them more
my
different if
line.
that's... Because they're introducing to... Hello. You know, I'll try to do it a little bit more different.
Hello, Uranus.
You can say mate, I just found it funny. That
Mate.
Yeah, I was more encountered to say that to Dorian
It
instead
is
of...
lovely to meet you.
Do a little.
Yeah.
I do a little bow.
Oh, stop it. It's fine.
I also bow.
I just kind of nod my head like...
Yeah, good to meet you too, Uranus.
Do a little.
You're all spoiling me. Do not worry about it. It is lovely to meet you, Benedict and
Yeah, my name's Alan.
Alan. It's lovely to meet you both.
Yeah, you too.
And Othello, lovely to meet you.
So what are you doing stealing from the bank?
I do say, I'm
What-
not quite
don't-
sure. what
Don't
you're-
accuse the princess of that. She hadn't done
Benedict,
anything
you've been
wrong.
through this. She's
sorry,
Benedict.
Benedict.
Oh, she was taking out a withdrawal.
Sorry, Benedict doesn't like banks. He gets really agitated and emotional. You just need to give him a bit of time to get over his feelings here.
He's got some trauma around
Yeah, his
banking situations.
I am not.
Yeah, his dad stole his money when he was a kid.
That's not your place to say, Alan.
Well, I'm just explaining why he doesn't like the banks.
It's not your authority to tell, Alan.
You can't go around telling other people's childhood trauma.
I'm just explaining the reasons why he's acting the way he is. Because
I am
other people
acting
could
very
get,
normal, thank you very
other
much.
people could get very
I'm so
confused.
sorry about
No,
Alan.
I
You
understand.
two are both embarrassing.
Yo, Benedict, I've
Dorian.
heard of I've heard you around town. I know you've never come to the establishment, but
No.
I actually had the same exact experience. That is what made me a banker when I got
A
older.
banker or a wanker?
Benedict, calm yourself.
I've not heard of this wanker term. Is that a good? Well, I know a banker. Princess, which is to be called. But
That was in character.
I had people who took money from me, and it was my father, and I decided when I was older that I would run a bank and I would look after people's money and I would make sure it was safe. And I wanted to make sure that never happened to anyone again.
That's very noble.
He spent
That's so nice
all
of
my
you.
money on
That's
brownies,
all right.
and it was horrific.
And brownies?
Yes, I don't even like brownies. Ooh.
Same.
Oh, were they burned?
Yes. Burnt to a crisp.
Oh, I don't like those burnt edges. They taste disgusting. They're very bitter.
No, very, very crusty.
Oh, I don't like crusty stuff. No.
No. Do you like crusty?
On brownies?
Yeah.
Not very much, no. It's not
Good.
very good.
Well, you can join us in our anti-crust.
I don't care about it that much, mate. But if you want to go ahead with that, then go ahead.
Well, you seem like an honourable and noble gentleman. And we are here to give you... what's the letter?
Letter? I have the letter.
A letter.
Are you giving it to?
Dorian.
I can't remember who that was.
It was meant for the princess, so that's why I was wondering. Because you get to Dorian, he will read it and go, oh.
Oh, it's the princess.
But yeah, so
Close enough.
whoever you're giving it to, I don't care.
Princess, we have a letter for you.
Oh, a letter for me.
Yes.
Oh, thank you very much. Oh, I see Ironhand seal. Well, sure, get out a little penknife or something.
Fancy.
You see, it's like the fancy like gold.
Is that
and...
Jesus on the end?
Yes, it does. She gets that little teaspoon. I should have brought the penknife. Yes. Oh, I have all of you to thank. Thank you all for going and having all this sort of. I heard there was.
Not him.
Yeah, I didn't do anything, but these two seem to have done quite a bit, so I'm saying thanks to both of you as well. I don't know really what you did, but
It's
seems to
nothing.
have
It's
done
nothing
pretty good.
really.
We did it. We did it all for you, princess.
You've really changed your tune, and I'm glad of it. I do not mean you any harm, Benedict, and I'm thankful. I help supply some of the wages that go to you all through the Adventurers Guild.
So you like giving out money?
Well, these are all things that help the town to prosper with everything that's been happening.
So charitable.
I think less charitable and more. Sometimes I think it is as selfish. I put my own money in, and I see the town do better, and that's good for me, and it's good for everyone, and I see it as a benefit to everyone. So I don't want anyone, pushing too much about. It's just all. We're all doing a part.
Pride as a sin.
Take notes, Benedict.
Yeah. It's just making the town do good and prosper. Sounds like you'd be a good leader of this place to me. Yeah.
Have you heard of the jingle?
Yes, I've been hearing all these kids singing this jingle. There's something about. Actually, it has your name in it, Alan. I think
it was. What was it?
Towns do better
Towns
with
do better with
Alan.
Alan. All villages do better with Alan.
Towns do better with. Oh yes,
Yeah.
that's
That is Alan. This is
I'm
good
Alan,
singing.
I'm Alan, yeah. They wrote it about me. It's kind of catchy, isn't it? It gets in your head.
Can I ask, do you have a campaign colour? Is it red by any chance?
We haven't.
And do people start wearing red caps? The same.
Oh!
Crazy again.
We need to have the acronym MAGA. Have something that fits that.
Yeah, you can't do make.
Well, you can have Alan in there.
Wouldn't it just be make Antoli great again?
Yeah, make Antoli great again. Yeah, you can't just do that.
Or it's more of a rallying cry. Make Antoli great, Alan.
Yeah.
I know there's some good things you can do with that. Well, if you were here for business with Dorian, I won't stop you. But if not, I will need some help. Are you available for discussion about? Because I will be needing to go tomorrow. I'll be heading over to Oakhaven. I'll be meeting up with the founder. I've been having a discussion with him. He'll be setting up a teleportation circle for us so we can get to Oakhaven. And I will need some people with me for that. It will pay, but I'll need people just to be with me as protection and also to... However much gold you get at the end of each session. Which is roughly, I think...
200, something like that.
divided between you. Something that's not. It's like 40, 50 gold at this point now, or something. But anyways, something like that. But sure, yeah. Whatever I end up saying at the end of the session is how much she says now. Yes, beep beep.
Sounds like a good amount of money to me.
Sounds like a good amount of money to me.
Yeah, okay. I'm happy to put my name down for that, yeah.
Yeah, will Dorian be coming with us?
Oh no, I will not be coming with. I do not do the adventuring. No.
We should give it a
Wish
shot,
I-
my good sir.
Wish I could go back to that life. All right, let's go back to. Let's get ready to.
Well,
to do the
I've heard adventuring pays well. You know, I've
Yeah,
seen lots of
well,
people come in with
right,
fat paychecks from adventuring.
right dangerous, isn't it?
Yes, well, it's death or it's mega money. You know, won't catch me
Yeah.
doing that. But
Yeah.
you know, Othello's bank account has been doing quite well.
Just
from
reminiscing on
Thank
his
you,
old
thank you.
life. Where he didn't have to do this. That'd be quite nice, wouldn't it? But this is the life I'm in. All right. Gotta make me money for me empire somehow.
Yes, well, lovely. I mean, I feel like you might have some business cards or something as well. Like in yeah, he wouldn't have parchment. He would spare no expense. It is paper because paper does exist as well, but most people use parchment because it's cheaper. But yeah, layered paper. You know, that's pricey. You know, and you'll give out a nice crisp.
Alright.
You know, if you to you two, you know, if you
for some like posters or stuff.
What, the business card?
Yeah. no, they're the same things that the postcard is on, the same paper.
paper's so expensive. Let's just cross out on the
Let's make our own. We have 3 to start with.
Make it totally great again. Yeah. Plus, can I have 10 of your business cards?
Just takes the whole.
Whole stack, please. Well, are you withdrawing? Else, have you got any business to do?
We don't have any business. I'm sorry.
That's all right. Nice to see a happy face again.
It's nice to see you.
Nice to see you as well.
Nice to see
Yeah,
you
good
doing
to
so
meet
well.
you. You seem like a decent, upstanding fellow. So yeah.
Well, I'm maybe like there's a couple of other people that come.
Are you sure you
behind.
don't want to join us for the adventure?
Maybe one day you'll be able to convince me. It's it's
Always biddy.
Duty call. The work you do here is very important. It's very admirable.
yeah. There's a few people like tapping their feet behind.
Just like
And they're like,
the
one
cute
moment. Well, I mean, I'm sure you could convince me, Othello, one day. Ooh, yes, this does sound quite exciting.
My piece of advice: stay in the life we got right now. If it's keeping you happy, if it's keeping you and your family fed, then that's the right good life, isn't it?
That's the right path, wouldn't you say?
I think it's the right path for you. Yeah, if it's what you're all about.
Well, if Cape Antoli ever comes under duress, then I'll be there.
Then run away.
I've run away.
No, if it comes under duress, if it's under like attack or something, then
Yes. I'll be there. I will.
And then
I'll
obviously
protect-
you take yourself and run away from it.
No, Cape Antoli is my home now.
Well, you gotta protect yourself, and protect your
Well,
family.
that is
and
very
that.
selfish.
Is it? Well,
Yes.
everyone else is going to run away as well, aren't they?
No, everyone would stand and fight.
Well,
Fight for what is there.
Yeah,
I
what
think
if?
it's okay to run away.
Yeah, what if you get
People go
killed?
away, right? That's...
Yeah, what
It's
if?
cowardly.
What if you get killed? It's very dangerous. Because he just lost the
I'm
game.
with you, Benedict here. I understand. I will not judge any who runs in the face of treachery like that. But Cape Antoli is my home, and I will protect it.
And I would do the same. It is my home too. I know it's not your home,
I've
but
lived
I
here for a
hope.
couple of weeks, so if it came under attack, then I'd just find a new place, wouldn't I?
Well, you'd abandon your pumpkins,
And
your
go,
allotment.
go on new ones.
With what money? You
Oh well,
lose it all to the bank.
Well, adventure.
You would change your tune so quickly. Wait, he also had burnt brownies from his dad. Take my money.
Look, it's not worth risking your life, is it? If it's actually under attack,
I think it is.
you could be killed. You got nothing.
Yes, I could. then I feel like it would be a worthy sacrifice if we ended up
I'm
winning
not
or losing.
sacrificing myself for this town. Sorry, but
Why not?
Because I don't really care about this town.
But surely you care about if this was your village.
But it isn't.
But what if it was
You
your
hear
village?
some people singing the jingle, you know, and then they hear you say this, and they're like, they stop singing the jingle. Stop whispering.
You're ruining it.
I'm ruining what?
Let's leave before you make a fool of yourself.
Yes.
All right, okay. If you want to, we have got something to do.
Jesus.
Great doing business with you.
Oh,
Lovely to see you.
I
See
kind
you
of
soon.
bow at
Yes.
the princess, and I shake the hand of Dorian.
Yeah, shake your hand very firmly and with a lot of energy.
Pleasure to meet
Benedict
you.
kind of gives like a
Goodbye.
limp.
And then your limp hand just going.
yeah.
Yeah, and the princess will follow you out.
Going to the princess's palace.
Oh, unfortunately, I do not have a palace in Cape Antoli. I've been staying in the town. What's it called?
The
I
inn?
mean,
Same inn.
not the inn, but the town.
Mayor's house? The
A town
Adventurers
hall.
Guild.
Yeah, the town hall. Thank you. I've been staying in the town hall. The town hall was only recently built before the fracture happened. But anyways, I was going to. We can go to the town hall if you like, and actually, I want to talk with Benedict. No, not Benedict. Sorry, I get names mixed up. I wanted to with Lathander, or yes.
We can meet you at the town hall then?
I'll head over there. You guys head over to town hall. When you're ready, I will be speaking with Lathander there. We've sorted out what's happening for tomorrow. It'll just be a quick thing, and then tomorrow is where we'll actually be going ahead with everything. But I'll fill you in when you come round, and she'll.
Yeah, Alan hasn't
Well,
met
yeah,
Lathander yet.
No.
I think it was like, oh, Lathander was that god person who turned into a mortal, wasn't he?
Yes. Yes.
All
it
right.
was. Yes.
Okay.
Which I can't lie to you. I think might have happened to your god too.
Well, I hope so.
Yeah.
Don't know how
Do
to
you think
find
that's
out
happened
about
to
that
every
though.
god?
Potentially.
God.
I could have.
Is he still completely mortal? Is he? He's not.
Well, he looked like he was going to die, but then
Yeah.
didn't die,
Yeah.
and was topless for quite a while.
It's a bit rude, isn't it?
Yeah, very rude.
Yeah.
Well, why does he have only his loincloth on?
Yeah.
If you take the shirt off, you've got to take the pants off as well.
Exactly.
Gonna go the full way.
Yin and yang,
yeah,
your
exactly.
balance.
Yes. Beautiful abs.
Yeah, but still not the best, attitude to it.
No,
with the
no,
people, right?
definitely.
I don't believe I've met Lathander before.
Have you been? Surely you must have. He was in the Bugbear Inn.
Yes, I heard he was there, but I'm not sure if I've actually spoken to the fellow.
Oh. Yes,
Yeah, we'll see what it's like. Maybe he knows something about my god, actually.
Potentially.
I'll give. I'll
Which
give him-
leads to your way back home.
Yeah,
Well, we
yeah,
already
maybe.
have that. I know his way back home.
Well, you saw glimpses,
I can get you home.
right? From glimpses.
Yes.
All right. If you
Every
say
little
so.
helps. The more
All right.
information we have.
Little
Yeah.
things mean a lot.
Yeah. All right. Wait, are we ready to go to the town hall now? Or,
I'm gonna go back to my hut for a bit.
okay. Are we agreeing to meet up later or something to go back to the town hall?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have some clients that I need to speak to.
I join you at your vegetable patch. I want to gather some vegetables.
Oh, lovely. Okay. Yes.
I want to tell you some. I want to give you some spices for your pumpkin pie. Cinnamon.
Okay, well, I don't usually use many spices, to be honest. I just kind of I like to keep it simple, just a bit of salt and pepper. That's really all you need. All the flavour really comes from the pumpkins, doesn't it? Just
That
really
is
like
true.
a
That's true.
nice hearty pumpkin pie. But if you want to make one with some pumpkins here as well, maybe I'll start selling some of these vegetables.
I'm sure you can become a little
That'd be
business.
alright. Yeah, that wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, just keep me going.
Should we skip ahead to when we go to the town hall? Okay.
Trying to figure out a voice for Lathander as well, because he's been a character for a while, but he's always been in text.
Oh.
Actually, well, he did
I was
have.
thinking for ages. I was like, in the beginning, have I ever actually seen him or spoken to him?
Yeah. Well, actually, he did have voice. Actually, no, I'm wrong. In the alpha, there was, I think, the first or the second session he came up, but that was ages ago now. That was like a year and a half ago or something. So I can't remember his voice.
I can imagine him having like a very pompous, like quite loud.
Or like Matt Berry voice.
Yeah.
I imagine him
Matt
very
Berry
like
sound
Thor, almost.
What's
Like
that?
what?
Sorry?
Thor. Is
Oh,
like,
Thor.
yeah,
Oh,
like that kind of
Thor.
voice, like a very like a whoa,
Whoa.
whoa.
Hello, hey, how's it going?
That's like Elvis.
I'm Lathander. So, how's it going?
That's
Yeah, I was thinking like more kind of Matt Berry, like he talks like this. Very
that's
pompous
also-
and
yes.
important.
I'm pompous and important.
the voice.
Well, you guys can decide on it.
That's
Well,
like your
That's the
choice.
voice,
Yeah.
yeah.
To give an idea of Lathander, from what you guys have heard and stuff, he's at least for Forgotten Realms, which you guys are all from, you know him as the god of light, but also the god of new beginnings. So you might praise Lathander when your baby's born or something, or if you're trying something new, you're learning a new skill. That's the kind of thing he's kind of known for. But he's like kind of a greater deity. He's like one of the major ones in the Forgotten Realms pantheon. And at least from what's been coming across as he's been playing, as he's been around, is he doesn't seem to get many of the human customs. So he's been slowly like picking them up.
Yeah.
So over time, he was like starting to wear like mixed match clothes after a while and different things, and he's like slowly integrating, and he's like kind of relentlessly positive and kind of innocent.
Okay.
Like you can stop him to his face, and it seemingly. So that's what's like been coming across in like the text chats and stuff. I won't make you guys read through all that, but that's some of the stuff that's been going on with him. So he's often helping out with things, but yeah. So that gives you a bit of a background. So are you still thinking? What was the voice again?
I don't know, because it doesn't really give off the like extremely positive, innocent kind of side of him that I was thinking before. I was more kind of thinking like a guy who's like very kind of self-important kind of god, but that would be
Maybe like an airy, high-pitched.
I don't know,
Like,
but again, it's
hi.
up to you.
Hiya.
not doing it.
Oh my
gosh, guys.
I don't know.
Oh my god, it's you again.
Maybe not like so high pitch as it. Oh my gosh, guys.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what to do, because he's quite like a major character, so I want a good voice for him,
We just had to understand.
Well, everyone's else reaction was, God no! I was thinking...
Somewhere there's got to be an in-between between Elvis and full-on high-pitched.
What about high-pitched Elvis?
Wait, can you
How do you
pull
do
it
high
off?
pitched Elvis? Because Elvis is like, hi. How's it going? You're
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm able to like remember that though. So how's it going? And what have you been up to? This is horrible. I was like imagining a TV presenter from him as well.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah.
oh, welcome to the episode of the Alan Show featuring Alan. He's a new man. He's hot. He's new. Vote on him now. Get your votes in hard and fast.
That is a good voice, I think.
Yeah.
I would lock that. I would lock that voice in.
All right,
That's
we're
a
good.
voice.
Positive, energetic TV presenter.
I like that. I like that.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do now. Okay, all right. So, you guys head up to. Thanks for that. Brainstorm that.
Anytime.
I have loads of random voices I still want to throw in different places, but some of them I'm not sure I can keep them up.
I think you need to do a Cali Girl one.
A Cali Girl. What's that?
Like oh my god.
We need to have that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Stacy, let's go to
That should be the princess.
That would be the princess. Yeah.
I can switch the voice instead of the
Wait,
I do have
maybe
some posh voices already, but I don't have Cali Girl.
I was wanted some more personality.
Yeah.
We can switch
should be
over
evil.
to Cali.
Yeah.
I like the
sort
idea
of
that the voice
spoil almost.
the voice that we heard is the princess's official voice when she's actually slightly.
Yeah, when you go back to the
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, enough of that. Let's get down to business. Kathy's enjoying the. We call it my Stacey voice.
Well, I think that's offensive to people called Stacey.
It is. I don't know why. I to get into it. I have to say oh my gosh, Stacey. That's just how I get into it. And then once I'm in, it's fine. No, I like the idea. That is the voice she does in public, and then when she's back, it's
Yeah.
All right, so we got this voice. Oh, we got this voice, yeah. So, welcome to the show.
Yes.
Oh, this is going to be an absolute bonfire. This will be a house fire. This is. So, you guys head to the town hall after you've had a few dealing with some clients. You've dug up some pumpkins, and so the town hall. It was originally after partial development. Both of you had seen it when it was still being fixed up, built, and everything. But it was kind of mostly put together around when the fracturing happened. There's still some odd bits being worked on, but it's kind of very slow going now because partially it's being lived in, as some of you know, as the Brown Princess is there, but also because there's bigger fish to fry, such as how do we get food and water, and where is everything, and where do we get materials from? There are some forests nearby, which some of the early sessions were, let's go and get some of the alpha, get trees and get set up basic things, but it fills its job as a community hub, so to some extent people can mill in a little bit in the main area. There might be jobs up and stuff, like job boards that bring a flow of local folk to some extent. And it's standing tall in the centre of Cape Antoli. It's got a tower that's meant to, with a bell in it, that's meant to, be the tallest thing in Cape Antoli. As a side note, again, one of the alpha sessions, if you've ever seen on the map, there's a random place out to the, I was about to say bottom right, but that's south, east, never eat, yeah. If I get
Never
up
eat
the map.
shredded wheat.
Yes, that's the way to get it. Called Hengar's Laboratory.
Mm-hmm.
And that was where the alpha where, I'm sure you can ask Kat or Tim about that, but there was some skeleton there who is doing some research on the fracture and stuff, he's like a necromancer and stuff, but they beat him, but managed to convince him, hey, let's do some research on the fracture, and whatever. Anyways, Tim and Kat can talk about that. But anyways, there is a portal that goes there that's at the top of the tower. So as far as you're coming up, you'll see when it's a hot day and you see the waving.
Yeah.
It's kind of you might be if you don't know about it. Maybe Cass and actually, there's probably been some song made by Pixie about it all. But anyways, and. Yes, and there's also, with the bell, it's also known that the weather forecasts are known. You guys wouldn't always know what weather's coming up in the next week because there's a magic orbit there called an orbit presage, which was sold to the town by Clank, the magic items dealer, and it can tell the weather over the next few days.
So is there a weather presenter, but obviously there's no TV, so he just kind of comes into town shouting.
Yeah, there's probably.
Somebody
I
spells.
think Ivan's upstairs.
Oh, Ivan.
Ivan's gone to.
Think so.
Corpse. Little menace.
I think he's people
Ivan sometimes
bothering.
goes and
Season.
bothers. Escape! Run!
It does seem to really like Kathy.
Don't we all? Well,
doesn't like
I
you
do
guys, though.
anyways. Oh, well, you were sniffing me earlier. Oh, it was the dog.
He was licking my hand. You like that?
Great books.
But yeah, it's probably like a town crier who'd be like, hee, the weather tomorrow will be clear skies. But it predicts short-term weather and stuff. But yeah, post-fracture, the princess has taken up residency in the town hall and has been offering some minor guidance and direction, been trying to managing something. She's not really been a mayor, but she's been a pseudo-mayor to a certain extent, running things behind the scenes due to being no previous mayor and everything. And she has some people who came with her where she was traveling, a few like retainers and stuff, but not really too many. But anyways, so you guys will enter into this building. I kind of imagine it's kind of like open in the center and it's got kind of, I forget what we call it, like buildings around the outside. It's like a court. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
And then you have like the tower in one corner. But you might come in and you'll see Lathander and Princess Byron chatting in a corner. Perhaps they're having tea or something at like an oak table or something. And the princess will wave you over.
Hello.
Hello. Do a little bow.
Hello.
Yeah, just do it.
I feel like I need to do this and be like, is it okay if I can just drop the posh accent? I'd rather speak like this. This is a bit more.
Oh my god, yes.
Okay.
I just do
if
it
you
for the
want to.
crowds, you know. It's
Whatever
just
makes you more comfortable.
Yeah, you go ahead. That's fine.
work that in there as we've discussed. So this is Lathander. Have you guys? I think he was talking about you, Benedict.
Was he?
You've always done the voice as well.
I've seen it.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Oh my god, what did he say?
Talk about your cute hair.
Oh my god, did he? No, you're cute. Your hair is like so cuter than mine.
I kind of like this version of the princess a bit more. It's a bit more character.
Yeah.
But Lathander, what would he be wearing now? He's had multiple forms of from wearing nothing to random mismatched clothes. I think he's wearing some kind of normal townsfolk's clothes. He doesn't look like he's trying to stand out at all. He looks like an ordinary guy to anyone who doesn't, if you ignore the partial glowing.
It just looks real. What is he eating? It's got such a glow about you.
Oh, hello. Are you that dog person?
It's nice to meet you. Yes, I'm Lathander. What is your name?
I'm Alan.
Nice to meet you, Alan. Alan, what do you do?
Well, I grow the vegetables over in the vegetable patch over there, and sometimes I go adventuring with this lot and a couple of
He's
others.
running to be he's a mayor of his own village.
I am.
Oh, you used to be mayor.
Yeah, it's a little village back in Asblood. It used to be a few miles over to the east, but now I don't really know where it is because of the fracture and stuff.
I know this fracture thing has caused so much confusion. I'd vote for you, Alan. You seem like a real uptight guy.
Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. Yeah. But I've got something to ask you actually. I was getting harassed quite a bit by a god called Maglubiet, one of the war god. Have you ever heard of him?
He's like, his face isn't darkened, but he kind of like furrows his brows a little bit. He's like, yes, Maglubiet. Didn't get on well with that guy. He was a bit of a...
No, neither did I. Especially after he told me to start conquering stuff and forming an empire over a town which apparently he had formed and predestined to do so a few hundred years ago.
Yeah, I've had definitely quite a few clashes with him. Some of my clerics back in the day would have a bit of a clash here and there, with him. It's just, he's not a nice guy. He's goblins.
No, he's
killing
not.
him.
He doesn't really give you much of an option in terms of whether you follow his commands or not. It's kind of do what he says, or everyone love gets killed and tortured, and then you do too. So,
What brought you to him? Because you don't seem like a guy who likes killing and murdering. for fun.
well, like I said, it turns out that the town that I was the mayor of was founded by him a few hundred years ago, and he'd envisioned it as the start of his brand new empire that will conquer the whole world, you know. And he was very angry that we hadn't actually gone and done that, and we're just a very small farming village. And so he very much demanded that I go and form his empire that he was entitled to.
I'm really sorry to hear that. That sounds like a real bummer.
Yeah, but we were wondering, because you were a god, right? And now you're just a mortal man just going around the place, not really a god anymore. Do you know if that's possible, that could have happened to him as well?
Well, I don't know if you heard the story, but when the whole fracturing happened, my own business, here I am on Earth. Shar was there, of all people. You know, what a bundle of fun she is, you know. Not the most positive person in the block, but I'm sure on good days maybe she's a nice person, but, you know, with all that murdering, it's, you know, definitely a bit of an enemy for me. But we had a bit of a tussle, a bit of pow-pow, and, well, that's how I got all the cursed scars. I don't know if you saw any of them, but it took a long time to heal. You saw them a bit, Benedict, didn't you?
I did. There was no good. It was not good. Not very shine.
So you don't know if this has happened to any other gods, whether they've kind of turned into mortals?
I'm not too sure. I've been doing a bit of thinking, you know, since the whole bedridden stance. And, I mean, seems likely. I've not been able to talk to any of the gods. I've been moving around a bit, teleporting around, trying to scope out the place. But Shar's definitely around. She did seem to have a deity power, so I'd be wise to say, potentially, Meglubiet is, I mean, that's good, but obviously I don't have my powers, so we're all on a similar standpoint here.
Well, if he didn't have his powers, that'd be all good, but, like, if he ever got him back again, and he found out that I wasn't doing his bidding, then that'd be the end for me. Mm-hmm. So, I'd rather know for sure. You know.
Yeah, I've lost all my connection to my clerics and all the people following me.
I don't hear it anymore. I was briefly a cleric of, well, Maglubi made me his cleric, but then I haven't heard anything from him. I can still cast me spells, you know. I've still actually got me magic, but he hasn't talked to me in a while, which I quite appreciate. I don't really like talking to him very much. He's a bit of a rude and very kind of demanding kind of fellow. You know?
Oh, I could imagine. He doesn't seem like well, the dealings I had with him have not been good. They have not been nice, and surely I wouldn't deal with him too much, but I'm sure there's some good in there somewhere, but
I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it either. Maybe we've died clashing between the two of us, which I don't like to send clerics into their deaths, but when, you know, he goes to conquer a city, there's only so much you can do to stop that.
Yeah, I got it.
But potentially, he could be around. I'd keep out for an eye for anyone who might be following him, you know, his symbol, and keep an eye out for that.
What's the symbol?
It's Bloody War Axe, isn't it?
Yes.
So it's a Bloody War Axe, yeah.
Oh.
It's
quite a symbol.
It's
got a bold symbol.
It summons when I cast the spiritual weapon spell. I kind of have to attack in his name, you know, with his weapon of choice.
Oh God.
But I'll keep my eye out for that, see if anyone knows anything. Yeah. Although I'd rather not see any of the other followers, to be honest. They'd probably be quite brutal and maybe evil people, wouldn't they? If they're willingly fighting in his name.
Essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Princess here was telling me about the letter from Iron Hand and how I said there were some goblins or something from those mines.
Yes.
And I was, I mean, that might be connected. Goblins are well known for following Meglubiet.
Oh, he is a goblin.
It's a
god,
possibility.
isn't he? What happened with the goblins then? What was going on with them in the mines?
Well, they all died. I presume so. They're either eaten by a dragon or slain during when they tried to siege and invade it. We saw a lot of dead goblins. Calamity Johnny was unfortunately one of said dead goblins. R.I.P. May he rest in peace.
So you saw some goblins and they went in and got killed?
Yes, as well as some doppelgangers.
Right.
Some doppelgangers.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Do you know anything about a guy called Serpent?
I don't. I don't ever recognize that name. Do you have any other information on him?
Just that these goblin people said that the dark the dark will rise from the depths, and that they follow a guy called Serpent.
I mean, Maglubiad is sometimes known about the darkness. He is sometimes referred to as the Lord of the Darkness.
Oh.
The depths.
Oh no.
And what did your doppelganger say about
Well, that the darkness will like rise from the depths, and will crusade against everyone. Pretty much.
that? Maybe that's about the empire that I'm about to form.
No.
This is worrying news.
Well, if he's gonna crusade, if he's gonna do a crusade, then maybe he'll want me to lead it, or maybe he'll just have me killed. For failing to start it.
I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. Some of you upstarts like you wouldn't take it lying down. You give him a 1, you give him a 2, you'll be fine.
I'm gonna die.
You're not going to die.
Positivity, Alan. So with your skills, you'll be
Maglubiad's come into
fine.
this world, and he might even be in his true god form if he can send doppelgangers and stuff into the world.
Or he's likely not a god, as we've discussed. I've had my divinity stripped from me. I'm no longer divine.
We
might be in luck.
Okay.
If he's not contacting you anymore, maybe he really doesn't have his powers.
Yeah.
Maybe if you're lucky, he's forgotten about you completely because he's in.
I don't think he forgot about me at all. He was very insistent that that empire that he wanted to be founded was divinely ordered to be his. You know.
You might be in a little bit of trouble then.
Yeah, maybe I should. Maybe if I become the mayor of this place, like really quickly, and I officially, have it become a part of the same country or empire as my old village, then I can make the case to him that I'm doing my best, and we've made a start, and maybe you
can do is your best.
And then maybe you don't need to violently conquer everywhere to kind of
peaceful means peaceful takeovers.
Take over the world with song.
Yeah, I mean, if everyone hears me song about towns lived better with Alan, then maybe they'll think, this Alan bloke's got a point.
Exactly.
Well, if it means anything, Alan, I will stick up for you. I'll stick up for here at Cape Antoli. I don't want anything bad happening, anything where he might be up to, that trickster. So just let me know and I'll clean him out. I don't know.
Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate that.
I don't think you need the help, anyways. But let me know if you do.
I think I might. But
look at these guns! Look at these guns!
Tiny twig on.
Well, here and he'll put your hands together, like you put like a hand in, as in everyone put your hands in.
Yeah.
But with the power of my, I'm still getting some of my magic back over time, and I'm starting to cast new spells again. And he'll say a few magic words, and you kind of feel like something shoot up your arm. It's a weird sensation, like almost like hot and cold. That should protect you a little bit. If you get into bad trouble, that will give you the edge.
Can I make a check to see what that is?
You can. You can give me an arcane check or a religion check because of who he is.
Yeah. Let me see which one's higher.
I'll do a religion check.
Both -1. Cool.
18.
-1. Your religion is -1 as a cleric.
I don't care about religion.
I suppose it is intelligent.
I'm being forced to do this.
I do find it funny how...
Zero!
Oh, wow.
I mean, it's so funny how religion is not a wisdom skill, because all the clerics are like, I know nothing about religion.
Yeah.
I've got wisdom because that's the stat I need as a cleric. I don't know. So you got 0, you got
18.
Yeah,
18.
So what are we doing?
You don't have to, but...
I was rolling to kind of see what effect he put on us, and we were rolling either
So you can do
Arcana or religion for that.
Oh.
You got decent religion,
midway.
Yeah, 13.
Okay, 13. Okay, with a 0, you have no idea what he's done to you. Literally no clue.
Yeah.
But then it kind of goes away. Maybe you're like, oh, did he do anything? Or
Oh,
was that just like for
he
show?
was just showing off
You're not-
his
you're
not
magic
quite-
tricks. Yeah.
You're not quite sure
Yeah.
or something. I'd say that Othello would probably figure out, oh, that's definitely some kind of protective magic. You almost feel more
Warm,
like,
fuzzy.
yeah, warm. You feel like if someone was going to try to do harm to you in some way, it would like make it harder for them to do that. Like they would struggle to do it to you or something. And Benedict, you kind of this feeling, you've had this before. Maybe when you've been with Othello before, I'll say Othello has cast Sanctuary or something on you before.
Just my overall energy is...
Yeah, just being around Othello.
Wow.
And you're like, oh, this feels like
Like
Sanctuary. Yeah. So I'm gonna say basically for the next, like few days or the next like week or so, like I mean you don't know how long it's gonna last, but just out game, you're gonna have the Sanctuary effect on you. That thing.
Okay.
So you feel though you're like protected. It's like, oh, still I can only do it for so long and so much magic. It's still taking a while to recover all these cursed wounds from Shara, but hopefully that'll help you a little bit. And if you get in any trouble, you'll knock them back. Yeah, I like that. I like the thing
I like
about.
the Vindicants.
Yeah, I like it, Othello. I like the charisma.
Oh, thank you.
Nice.
Oh.
But and Benedict,
Mhm.
I have something for you. You've already like chatted with him before,
Yeah.
and he knows some things. I've noticed a real difference in you today. You've been very
Thank
more
you.
chill. You've of recent I've not seen the duality as much.
Yeah.
Good work. I'm proud
Thank
of
you.
you.
I've
I'm
been,
proud
I've
of
been,
you,
I've been
Benedict.
working on myself. I appreciate that.
Yes, well done, man.
I appreciate that.
But I thought you might do well with, and he'll pass you a book. I'll just use this because it's what I have on hand. There's not anything in it, but he'll be like, this book. I feel like when you're talking about your how you interacted with AO, and
Yes.
and you were wanting to learn more and do more good for the people of Cape Antoli.
Yes.
And I really respected that, and I love that you're trying to do something new. You're trying to move forward, learn, and really help everyone in the town. So
Thank you.
this is a book precious to me, and if you look at the front of it, it'll be titled "Memoirs from a Time Before Wisdom," and at the bottom it's signed the same signature that was on the that bird box.
Oh.
It's the AO.
Ooh.
Right, do we all see this? Because
Well, you're welcome to if it's up to
I
Benedict to
recognise
show
that signature.
You
That's on,
recognise
that's on that bird
Is
box
that
shop,
AO's
what we got
signature?
given.
Wow.
Well, thank
There
you.
you
Thank you,
go.
Lathander.
That's really
I
interesting.
will treasure this, and this will go with my coins.
I was given this when I was by my parent, and when I was born and when I was created, and it helped me learn a lot, and I've taken much wisdom from it, and it's kept me going these
Wow.
years. But I've memorized it over these thousands of years.
I could
so
imagine.
I think it would do you good. Benedict.
Thank you. Thank you, Lathander. I really appreciate this.
I'll be quite interested in that too, because I don't really know what happened when we got the bird box with the AO signature on it, but all I remember, the person we talked to was quite nice.
Yeah, they
I-
seem pretty chill.
I remember, I think I had a good time. I don't know, but I felt alright when I came out of it.
Yeah.
So
Well, you're more than happy to take this when I'm done with it.
alright, yeah, that's fair enough.
So when you look at this book, it looks. It's not actually even like that. It's actually incredibly thin. It's like paper, almost paper thin. You think this has only got 3 pages in it, but if you open it, every time you turn a page, it just keeps going somehow, like infinite. It just keeps
Wow.
going.
Infinite page
How
glitch.
many pages is this thing? Where are they?
I put you back at the start, but there's quite a few pages.
Yeah,
There's
but
a-
where'd they go?
Well, it's magic. Alan, it's magic.
You're
Oh,
imagining right now.
magic
You're
can-
doing a video
magic
of
can do that,
raccoons
can it?
eating candy
Yes.
floss.
I only know the magic.
No, scoop it back up.
Well, the only magic I know is the one that Miguel's given me, which is all about, fighting in battle and creating
there's
weapons
more-
that kill people.
There's more to magic than war.
Oh,
There's beauty in magic.
that's
like
quite,
there's
that's quite
beauty.
pretty, yeah.
And wisdom in this book.
Just
I
say the
hope
page
so.
out loud, and you'll go to it. I don't want to spoil anything. It's a real picture.
Nice.
I like it. I like
Do you
enthusiasm,
find
my
like a scene
man.
where you just
Hey, Alan, I'm liking it. This whole time, I like the princess is just been sipping tea, just kind of enjoying it, kind of sipping with. So, the plan we have for tomorrow, we want to. So, Thander's been really nice, and he's going to be sending up a portal that'll be taking us over to Oakhaven. I've been in communication by letter with Oakhaven, and we have, I've got a description, some coordinates for Lathander, and let's see, just kind of like flicking through a few notes as I am flicking through some notes. So Lord Oak, who runs Oakhaven, it's a family name. He desires an iron trade, so hopefully this will be really great for Cape Antoli. We can bring in some iron. It's also getting a bit of friendship in another place. But they're inviting representatives from Cape Antoli, but other individuals as well from other places. So we want to make sure to get our deal with them. We want to get our iron mine into their hands in that sense, and we can make some good money for Cape Antoli, hopefully. So partly I'll be going there, and I'll be having a conversation with everyone and trying to put across our viewpoints, but I'll need some protection, people with me, but also I want you guys as well helping me. I need some people in the ball and having a discussion because, getting ahead of myself, there'll be a ball, big social event to...
Benedict don't like balls.
Othello gets nervous.
Everyone turning up in like suits, and you're just there with like maybe like gold lined loincloth.
No, I've got. Don't forget, I've got my dragon scale mail.
Special occasion. Get out the fancy loincloth.
Yeah.
Well, I did have some nice clothes, but they're back in the town that I can't get to anymore.
Well, that's fine. I've just taken
Are
out.
we gonna have a moment where she takes
Dress
the
up!
dress-
Let's go shopping!
Yummy!
I think you look so good in red.
Oh my god. Ellen, the purple looks
I do have
beautiful.
picking out outfits for us.
Yeah,
I
you
totally
need-
see you wearing blue.
Well, 100%. She'll be like, so I took some money out of the bank, as you saw. So I'm going to make sure you guys look in the part. We need to be charismatic. We need to make a good impression. So hopefully when we get there, we're going to be able to, really look the part and get Cape Antoli onto the mind of Oakhaven. So,
That's an honour.
thank you.
Alan is not the character for this.
I can only take so many people through Lathander's circle. So I would be taking, I need security. So that's why I'm asking you guys to double up and help me with trying to present, Cape Antoli.
And you picked Bishop Benedict Buzzington
This looks so
Alan Barkley.
and Dr. Othello.
That means really
Actually,
most appropriate people for the job.
Yeah.
He could have went for...
Pixie Road gets left at home.
Yeah.
Not necessary.
Well,
He could have had Zaful.
at this rate, it's 9:40, so it may be the bit where... Well, either way, by the time you get there, it'll probably be next
You have
session.
to make sure you're here for next session.
Yeah.
Whoever doesn't make it to the next session chickens out at the last minute or something. And you're like, oh yeah, buy me the nice clothes, but I'm not going.
Oh.
So 100%, we need to go and get you guys looking prim and proper. So we'll do that. Jazz hands. You need to practice your jazz hands.
Alan's looking confused.
Wallace.
Even a bit of gorgonzola.
You need to give that voice to a character.
Oh, 100%, yes.
100%.
Where's the Wensleydale?
I need to do a video on the channel at some point and just dump all my voice.
Yeah.
just like, 40 different voices.
You are quite good at the voices.
You are, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. I just can't maintain them.
very
That's the
distinct.
problem. And I struggle. I can do accents for really short periods, and they just disintegrate.
Oh, okay.
Like I can do things for short periods. But I just got loads of like random stuff I'd love to throw in. I've still got loads of. I just like doing impressions of characters. I don't know why. For some reason, for ages, I've still want to do like Ernie and Bert from is it Sesame Street?
Yeah.
Ernie. It's just fun to. No, I'm not gonna do that.
I think any Muppet character would be a good like.
we going to our paper collection?
Ernie, we are.
It's just fun doing voices. I just can't maintain them. Anyways, there's a select voice. I feel like I do a voice for a character, like when I'm actually playing, not DMing, and I do it enough, and I then set that one. Like I've got it down. I can do it. So like in the current campaign with Tim and stuff, I'm playing a character who
This is his voice, and I do this all the time, all day, and I told people it's going to be annoying, and they're okay with it, and I just do this all the time, it never stops, every session.
But I feel like I need to do that more. I need to play more and get voices down. Anyways,
Yeah.
so we need to go shopping, you guys. But also, I found if you want to describe about the rings. So guys, for this teleportation circle to work, I've got it set up so you need. Think of it like you need a dog, which really helps. You're holding a dog with you, it worked fine. To connect with the circle, you need to be wearing a magic artifact of some kind. So I've need to make you guys. I was thinking I could make you guys rings or something, and this will allow you to go through the portal, and other people won't be able to. So just for you guys, you guys are my guys, So happy to give me the finger guns again, and I'll make you a ring. Be like, and he'll
Slides on.
on the index finger. Ring. Choose a finger. Questionable, but I like it. But he will take turns, and for each person, he'll kind of form. And you see like a bright white light as he kind of forms, and it's like what I'm getting from you, Benedict. I'm getting but you had two ideas.
Yeah, you can go with either one of them.
I'm getting like roses, flowers, like a thorny branch, twisted into a ring, and you kind of see like this ring start to form. Like it's like kind of floating between his hands, and it starts to kind of see like this tendril of metal and kind of forms around this ring. These little spikes, but they're like kind of outward, but they're not sharp or anything. It's just a little bit of texture, and these little plumes of roses, and he drops that down into your hand.
Wow.
Looks a bit uncomfortable to wear.
Wow.
All the spikes are on the outside.
Little prickle.
Jackson, yeah, I'm into that.
Yeah. Make sure it goes with the fit.
It's a bit out there.
Alan, you don't seem like a ring kind of guy. I can get you something cognito, something simple.
If you want, just down to earth, something that'll get the job done. That's what we need to do.
I'll get you a nice, perfectly silver ring here. Perfectly formed, yes. Here we go.
Oh, that's quite nice, yeah.
It's like a wedding ring type thing.
Oh.
Wait, are you all are you proposing to all three of us right now?
It's an actual.
God, Lysander!
I'm already happily
Well-
married, thank you, but
I'd be happily married to a god, but maybe not these two as well.
With your guys' looks, you could knock anyone dead, Anyone be a lucky guy or girl to hook you guys up, but
I'm
no.
not going to get hooked up. I'm happily married, thank you very much.
Start get offended, throw it away.
I appreciate that. I like it. I like that you are firm with your wife. You're what's the word? Like
A loyal man.
a loyal man. I like that loyalty. You stick to your principles.
Yeah, I think
I like it,
it is,
Alan. Othello, if I can create you something here.
You're the rubber duck.
I would show that with my phone. You had two ideas, and one of them was a rubber ducky ring, like
Yeah.
for a pull.
Like, where are we?
Oh my god! Like
Enemies run at me and they get blown.
he didn't specify what type of ring.
Yeah. I do like you guys are serious. You put in a ring, you go through the teleportation. Like, we mean business, and then you're just like going through. I'm ready. You form. Is it something you wanted? It's like almost like looking like woodwork, like leaves kind of indented into it, like very kind of ornamental with a bluey green gemstone, like a kind of mint coloured. You kind of create this and hand this down to you. You can thank Guy in Hand. He helped me with setting up the designs and provided me with the medals. But
This is stunning. A gift from a god.
well, just for you guys. You guys are doing a lot for the town. You're fighting. You're going out there and helping everyone. I want to make sure you guys get seen. I don't want you guys to go under the radar. I want you guys to get what's coming.
That's one thing that I'm good at is not going under the radar.
Well, that's good, my man. You've been doing so much good. I want you to be seen for it.
Thank you.
All of you. I have to thank you all from deep in my heart. You've been doing good. And I appreciate everyone here in Cape Antoli is doing their part. And it's, if you feel like you can't anymore, I understand. But everything that has been done, I really appreciate. Anyways, if you need anything from me, let me know. But that should work for the teleportation ring circle. And he probably point to the tower. It's like, there's already a portal up there, I've heard from some skeleton guy. Don't know much about him, but there's also a teleportation circle just up there as well. So you'll be able to go there tomorrow, and that should take you over to... it's the one that also connects up down to... what was it called? Kataska. Down to Kataska. So if you ever want to visit Kataska again, you can.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Well, I'm not purposely doing finger guns. This just comes with the voice for me.
Yeah.
Great.
The same as the...
Oh my god! Yeah. I don't know. It's
I can
just
imagine
part
them
of
both
it.
having a conversation and it's just like a massive flap of hands.
But you have finished his cup of tea. Rise early tomorrow morning, and you guys will be heading down. Thanks to the princess as well.
Thank
Sounds
you.
like a plan.
Sounds good, yeah.
Yeah,
Sounds
yeah,
good.
of course.
I will have it. This corner is good. I go in this corner. We'll have it so that. So I'm gonna turn. So let's go shopping with you guys, and let's get you guys some nice clothes. And so I don't know if you guys how much you want to do this, but we can kind of do a bit of a just montage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy to do
Go to
that.
the-
Shopping montage.
There's probably only like 2 tailors in town. So
Let's go.
See
Let's
the
go.
hero.
Go.
you
Let's,
guys are looking at different
let's
things.
go shopping.
Oh my god!
I just see like as soon as I see a half decent like white shirt, I'm like, yeah, that'll do. All right, let's go with
No,
that.
Alan.
What?
No.
But it's alright. But it looks quite nice. It looks fine.
What do you think?
It's gonna be at least be like starchy. So it's like nice and proper color.
Yeah.
So you're looking fine. You can use this for your mayorship. If you're going for it, then you want to look the part in every instant.
Well, so
Oh,
what's-
what if the first button is like undone?
I love it. The voice is infectious.
Yeah.
well, no, I don't want to undo any buttons. I want to, look like we want to look proper and formal for this ball, don't we?
That is prim and proper for the ball.
I think buttons up, proper. Cute. Almost.
Yeah, we want to look proper. We don't want any
This
buttons
is
undone.
formal. This is a formal and presentable shirt. It looks like something a decent, upstanding man would wear, doesn't it?
You can get rid of something fancy as well. It's going to be a ball. I'm sure there's going to be lots of people in big dresses. I know I'll be going in something a little bit frilly.
How they do Benedict wearing a dress.
Benedict is going to
Rocket, he looked good.
Benedict will be wearing a dress.
By day, I wear loincloth. By night, full-on ball gown.
Yeah.
Ball gown and nothing.
Full-on hoops and everything.
Yeah, I've got a corset and everything.
Corset. We're gonna have transitions of there's like changing rooms or something, like they pull the curtain each time it's Bennett with a different wear.
But for Alan, there's like the same thing essentially over and over with very slight variations.
Different shades of beige.
Yeah,
Higher collar, lower collar.
Yes, yeah.
One less button on the shirt. You're rocking it, Alan. Oh, I'm catching the Thanos thing. You're rocking it, Alan.
I think Othello has no idea what to wear. Like he doesn't really know formal wear. But
What does Othello usually wear? What's he?
I guess like a shirt, some kind of like over sweater, cape, very just minimal. But I think he'd really like the idea of wearing a bow tie.
This is time to shine.
A little bow tie.
Oh.
Yeah.
I can see a dragonborn with a bow tie. In fact, I can imagine Dorian wearing a bow tie as he's
a
the
nice
teller.
little blazer. Yeah.
Ooh. Oh my gosh, you're gonna knock him dead with that. Oh.
Thank you. Interested. Do you think this is okay?
Oh, it looks brilliant. Oh my gosh. You're gonna sell it the part, and everyone's gonna come to you and think, oh, he's definitely got some business to do. I've got a good feeling about this and how we're gonna, how this is gonna go. We'll be having
100%. He is wearing like the poofiest ball gown.
He's outdressing the princess.
Yeah, like he's wanting to one up the princess. He's got like a little like a bow tie, but in his hair.
Trail, a 20-foot trail.
Trail. He's gonna wear makeup and everything.
Sneeze. Doggy wants a dress.
Doggy.
He does.
He's already got a bow tie. He's dappered up. He's dappered up
Oh,
every
he
day
does
of
have
the
a bow
week.
tie.
He likes the floor.
What does he look like that?
Tasty
Like
floor.
licking, yeah.
Oh, that is where I spilled that lemonade the other day, so
Really?
No,
Oh.
sorry.
I almost thought he had something to him then.
Oh, it's for another
there's
dog's
reasons. There's reasonable
No, he's just
explanation
mad.
behind his actions.
It's a very tasty floor.
For context, there is a dog in the
Oh,
corner.
yeah.
He's licking the
How
floor.
much is the dog on camera? Like I just keep
Nothing
looking
at
off
all.
and oh.
Whenever you're here and the dog's around, they see nothing
We're
of the
just
dog.
seeing
They don't know what he
like
looks
we're looking
like.
at spirits or something.
Yeah, we're all just imagining things. We're just,
Oh, it licked my foot. Oh.
the ghost saw it. So, from what I've heard from letters, there's going to be quite a lot of people at the ball, but there's going to be 3 main advisors for Oakhaven. We'll know them because they'll have a top hat. I've heard it's called.
Ooh.
I feel like this is not like medieval. This hasn't been in existence. It's probably like something of their culture. Apparently it's like quite tall and anyways. It's got a feather and an acorn in it.
Ooh.
So look for a tall hat with feather and acorn. Those will be the advisors. So, make sure to chat them up and.
Can you teach me your accent? Because I think this would really really well with the dress.
Because this is actually like the pop. Like this is like water deep accent or something. So you've got it's like having a London like posh accent or something. So this is actually like. I found water deep, really posh. But for us, it's like, oh my gosh, what is that?
Yeah.
Well, totally, we can do some lessons. We're leaving tomorrow morning. Well, not morning, but we'll be leaving, and then the ball will be slightly later during the day.
Yeah.
But those are the ones we want to talk to. I've been also told there's going to be a merchant who's sponsoring the ball there. Apparently he's fairly wealthy. I don't know. I just heard his name is Mr. Ashes. So I don't know, but apparently he's sponsoring, so it might be worth talking to him as well. But yeah, I think it's going to go well. You guys are looking It's the thing.
We're all in front of the mirror, like.
Yeah, all looking. You got 3 full body mirrors, and you're all looking in them.
Do photos exist at this point in this?
Photos.
It's like a rather rare special thing. I'm thinking of like Victorian era. There's like place and there's like a big.
There won't be photos in the sense of like a camera, but you do know of like magical ways of. I mean, even if you know very basic things like minor illusion, you can, for instance, like have a little image. So you can basically just have a little picture of whatever you want.
I do was taking like a little photo to give her.
So there probably is like some sort of magic photos in that sense of some very rudimentary like, hey, I can kind of capture this and I can show this kind of image, and because there is different illusion spells that allow you to do images or animate images, or I can imagine because you've got like spells like major image or things like this, you animate stuff and make sounds. So I can imagine there's probably like in Waterdeep, whenever went to the major cities in Forgotten Realms, you might go to like a high-end puppet show, and there might and it might be someone like animating characters using magic. So those are things you might have seen, depending. Probably not Alan. Actually, no. I don't know how much any of you guys have been to other cities.
Well, it was just a fun idea. I was like,
yeah. You guys are all kind of townsy, backwater places.
We're not city boys.
No.
But yeah, so it's 3 minutes to 10, so we could. It's up to you, but we could call that one there, and the next session will be you guys going through to the ball.
Sounds good.
Seems to make sense.
So, yeah.
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 It was a good point.